Today, sorry, uh, we're going to have a very quick review concerning to the measure and minor scales and the rhythms, and then we will quickly go to the bar lines family and the curves. Okay. So for measure and minor scales, because sometimes ask me about this, so I will talk about this today again. So first we need to have the concepts of half steps and whole steps. So now we quickly let's listen to the half steps here. Okay. So we can see here we have a piano keyboard in the right corner. So on the piano keyboard, the distance between any two adjacent keys, that means this C and this black, the black and the white, they are adjacent keys, so they are half step. Okay, so each one of these adjacent keys, they are half step. So like the figure shows here again. Okay, amen. So for the whole step means the distance between any two pitch, there are two half steps apart. It's called a whole step. That means like you come to the right corner, this C and D, there are two half steps. So it's a whole step. So can listen to this. Okay, this every two, they are a whole step, or we can call it whole tone. Okay, then we come to the measure scales. Here we have this definition: is a measure scale is a diatonic scale. So some sense asked me about diatonic, and we come to the blue words here. Diatonic scales are scales that have seven notes, consisting of 5 whole steps and 2 half steps. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole steps and 2 half steps. And they are also called the basic scales or the natural scales. So when we are talking about measure scales, we are talking about these natural scales. So it will be the formation will be whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, and half step. So that's the formation of a measure scale. And then we come to the minor scale, a natural minor scale. Okay, when we talk about minor scale, we are talking about natural minor scale. It's a diatonic scale that is built by starting on the 6th degree of its relative measure scale. So last time we talked about the 6th degree, for example, now here we have a scale, minor scale is A, natural minor scale. So here, A major minor scale can be built by starting on the 6th degree of the C major scale. So then we can count C, right? C is the first one, D is the second one, E is the third one, and F is the fourth one, G is the fifth one, so A is the sixth one. So it's the 6th degree of the C major scale. So A natural minor scale will be the same as C major scale. That is what we are talking about last time. So the sequence of the interval between the notes of the natural minor scale is whole, half, whole, half, whole. We don't need to remember this because we just need to remember the 6th degree. Okay. And yeah, we can see this video. It's like this. So yeah, through this picture, we can understand the whole step and half step and its formation of this minor scale. Okay. Till now, do you have any questions concerning to the major and minor scales? Because when we are singing hymns, we need to know the major and minor scales.
Sister, can you repeat for the minor ones?
Okay, minor ones. Okay, so for minor ones, if we come directly into this figure, we can see this example is A minor scale. Okay, A minor scale. So it starts from A. Here, this one is A. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And A is also the sixth degree of the C major scale. Okay, if you can understand this, and it will be very clear for you that when we come to one certain measures, minor scale, we just need to count. Okay, for example, if today we are talking about D minor scale. Okay, we only need to count that D is what sixth degree of what is the sixth degree of what measure scale. Okay, D is the sixth degree of the F major scale. Okay, D is the sixth degree of the F major scale. So then we just need to know, okay, it's the same as F major. D minor equals to F major when we are singing. Okay. Is this clear?
Not so clear, sister.
Okay, okay. Then I'll write down. Maybe you can understand this. So we just need to remember this point that if we come back now we focus on C major scale. Okay, so C major scale, the formation is C, D, right? E. Sorry, I don't have my pad today, so I need to write C, D, E, F, G, and A, and B. Okay, this is the formation of C major scale, right?
Yes, sister.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so if we see that today we are given A minor scale. A minor scale. Okay. So here it tells us it's the sixth degree. So one, two, two, three, sorry, four, five. So which one is six? It's A, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when we see, we come to the step, it will be the same. That we have no key signature. When we see that no key signature in the step, what key it is? What key is it? The C major,
C
right?
major.
C major,
C,
yes.
C
So
major.
also A minor, A minor, also here without any key signature. So that's why I said they are what how can we say that they are the same when we are singing? Because here the sixth degree, and this one is A minor. Actually we will use the this lowercase a. So for the example of D, I just gave this example, right? D minor. So if D minor is 1/6 degree of a major scale, so this one will be F.
F. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so they will be the same. D minor and F major will be the same.
Sister, I understood the part of the if you check from F, there's
Mm-hmm.
A. The
Mm.
sixth one will be the D, so that
Mm.
that will come mine. But how? I mean, here it is written A natural minor you can get from the 6th degree of C, but how can you, and how to find out that A minor is the 6th degree for C major, the opposite?
It's from the formation, this picture, or we can say that because of this whole step has the whole have whole.
So
Because of this.
that is for minor, that sequence.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Human. Yeah, it's like some kind of definition. It is defined as this. Yeah.
Sister, could you please explain this based on the chart? There is a presentation in the slide which you have given us, slide number 45. There is a presentation about all the major and minor scales coming together. Could you please explain what you just said right now with
Okay.
that picture, if that possible?
I
All major and
mean
minor
this one,
scales.
right?
Yeah, in that one, slide 45.
Okay, this one,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So yeah, it's just as the same when what we are talking about now. Yeah. Without first we need to remember all the measure scales. That is the black part, right? The black part. C, there's no signature. G is 1 sharp. D is 2 sharp. So as we when we remember all of this, we will know the minor scales. Like we have mentioned the D minor scale here, D minor scale. It's the same as F major scale. They all have only 1 flat in the key signature. And here, another example of G. Here, G major scale, we have 1 sharp, and also the sixth degree is E. So the E minor also have only 1 sharp. Yeah, that's the figure. This figure. Yeah. Did I make myself clear?
Yeah, yes, sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Amen. Then can I find it here? Amen. Okay. Then we will continue to the rhythms. So now with some review here. The music note values. So the note value or the relative duration of a note is indicated by 3 basic components. One is the color. Here it's black or it's white. Okay, the color of the note head, and the presence or absence of a stem. Stem means this straight line, and also the presence or absence of flags of beams. Here you have the flag here and the beam here. Okay, these are all S notes. Okay, they're the same. So each type of note value also has a companion symbol called a rest, and that tells the player not to play or not to sing for the same duration as the note value. Okay. So here we have the note values and rest value here. It's very clear. We have whole note, whole rest. We have half note, we have half rest. We have quarter note, we have quarter rest. We have eighth note, eighth rest. 16 note, 16 rest. Even we have 32nd, 64th. Okay. And then come to time signature. Okay, time signature is numbers here. So there are, for example, this one 4/4 means there are 4 beats in a bar, and each quarter note is a beat. Okay, and usually in our hymnal or in the stream music in the hymnal.net, we will see a C, like just like a C here, and it means 4/4. Okay. Okay. Concerning to this part, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, then we will come to other signatures. Okay, so first we were going to learn the barline families. Before we only know the bar line, as in between every bar, we have the bar line. And here we have a double bar line. Okay, the double bar line is to separate two different sections of the music. Usually, we will not have this in our hymnal because it's for the musician. Yeah, but just for your understanding, here we have this, and it may precede a key change or a time signature change. Very few, some hymns we have this key change or time signature change. Very few that we have. Yes. Okay. And then the next one is a final double bar line here. We have seen this already. This represent the end of a piece of music. So when you see this, that means this music come to the end. Yeah. The last one is the repeat sign. Repeat sign is to repeat the music from the beginning, or to repeat the section of music in between two repeat signs. Okay. Now we will have the example of repeat sign. Here, repeat sign, we also use characters, or actually this is Latin character, not really English, but it's okay. Yeah, now you see like this, some like DC or DS, or this signal, and also here like fine, but it's finer. Okay. And we have lots of this. So we will directly come to the example. Okay. Here, we have an example, which in hymnal.a we don't have, but in Chinese we have. Here, we can see the last line. Here we have so, mi, so, fa. Okay, here. And then the last part here, we have a DS here. We have DS here, which means we need to go back to this signal, go back to this signal, and then again we sing this line until the final. That means finish, that is the end. Okay, we will end here. Okay, so this one is an example of DS and the final. And other repeat sign here, we have a very easy one, the simple repeats. That means two repeat sign. Okay, we have two repeat sign here, here, and here. Okay, so this is a start point and the end point. So when we are playing, we will sing like this, come to here, and then we come back to here again, and we will go here. Okay. And then in our hymnal, we will see this 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4. Okay. So the way to sing this is from the beginning to the repeat sign here, and then we come back to the beginning, and then we sing again here, and until this sign, until this one, because 1 we already seen it, so we will come to 2, the second part, and then go on. Okay, so we also have an example here. This hymn it was written in Chinese and translated into English. The way we sing is that we will see first stanza, and then until here, we can see here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have a repeat sign here, so we need to go back to the beginning. Then we come to the second stanza, and then again we sing until this fourth line, the end, and we have this, and we have 1, 2, 3. So we come back to 3 again. Okay, then we sing the third stanza, Okay. No, 1, 2, 3, and we have 4 here. So 4 will be the 5th line, and then we continue to sing here. So that is the one example of the repeat sign and with the numbers. And here we have the International Chinese Speaking. This year we just finished it. International Chinese Speaking Conference key statements, and we have the hymn here, and it has a lot of repeat sign here. Yeah, the first one is in the red one. Here we have the repeat sign, and we also have the numbers to indicate. So we sing until the end, until here, and then again we come back to this point. Oh, I will change the color, it will be easier. We will come back to here, this part, and then we sing until here, and we directly come to 2, the second part, and then we sing, and then until the 5th line here, and we meet the repeat sign. Again, it's number. So first time we sing until here, and then we come back and sing until here. Then we'll come to 2, and again go on until the next page. In the beginning we have the repeat sign. Okay, so we have the repeat sign here. So the first time we will sing 1, and then until this repeat sign we come back to this repeat sign, and then we see until this 1, and then we go to 2, and then next. Okay, so the rest will be the same. Repeat sign here, and then we sing till the end of 1, and come back to the repeat sign here, and then till here we will come directly to 2. Okay, and the last part, the gray one here, we have the repeat sign. So first time we'll sing 1 until here, and then we come back to the repeat sign, and until we meet this 1, because we have already sung this, and we will come to 2. Okay, until the end. Okay, so yeah, concerning to the repeat sign, do you have any questions?
No, sister. Sister, but that sorry, the little behind that time signature, na? He telling na like 4 by 4 means how much is the beating or how fast or how slow, like that. You'll tell us later, or
Oh yeah, in my material I didn't cover that, but the speed, right? You're talking about the speed.
yes, sister.
Yeah, it's actually the speed. For the composer, in their mind they have ideal speed, how to sing this hymn, but actually it's according to when we are talking about singing a hymn, yeah, mostly will be in the meetings, so it depends on the flow of the spirit, and also when we are singing in our personal time, yeah, we can decide the speed. Yeah, so maybe you will see like this in some sheet music, like 108. Okay, sorry. So this means in 1 minute, we can have 108, that's 108 quarter notes. So it depends on the time signature here. For example, this is 4/4, right? So a quarter note is a beat, so it means there will be 108 beats in 1 minute. Yeah, that's the speed.
Yes, sir. But sometimes, like to sing even in a proper way, that beating is needed, na. Like sometimes we sing some like some
Yeah.
hymns are very slow, but we start to sing fast, and the spirit also will go and flow in
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we use some assistants like the machine, right? They will sound like beep 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 beep. Then you will set here. Uh,
Metronome,
yeah.
metronome, something.
Yes.
Mm.
So yeah. After class, I can provide you some supplement, yeah, about the speed. But we will not talk about speed because yeah,
Obviously, sir.
it depends on different situations.
Amen.
Yeah, yeah, amen,
Obviously.
amen. Okay, so yeah, no problem, right? Yeah, the repeat sign actually is not very difficult. It's okay. Now we come to the curves. Okay, we have talked about slur and tie. I think 3 weeks ago. Yeah, the slur means there are different pitches, so they're the same curve actually. Okay, but this one, because they are different pitch, so there's a slur, which means every note should be played or sung, but in a smooth way. So as smoothly as possible. Okay. And a tie means they are the same pitch. Okay. So even this, we can combine it together, become a half with a dot. Okay. So it will only be played once. And the duration will be added together. It's the sum of the individual notes values. So these two are easy, and then we come to the difficult one is the triplet. Okay, a triplet is a 3-note pattern that fills the duration of a typical 2-note pattern. Okay. Till now, we have seen the 2-note pattern, right? Like here in the background, we have one, this 2-note. Okay. It means, for example, here, what is this for example? Okay. Here we have a 3-note pattern. Is this, we have a triplet here that is formed by 3 quarter notes. Okay. But actually, the so-called typical 2-note pattern is this 2, right? 2 notes. So this 2, the duration will be the same as a half. So here we have a half. So the duration of this 3, which we call as a triplet, the duration will be a half note. If here we have the quarter note placed as 1 beat, so this 3 will not be 3 bits. There will be only 2 bits because this 2 bits. Okay. So we have different kind of triplet, but they are all triplet. Okay, this kind, and this kind. They are the same. They are all triplets. Okay, and we have different kind of notes. Here we have quarter notes. Here this is eighth note, 16th note, and this is 30 seconds. Okay. So come to the example. We'll listen to this hymn. And also, it was written in Chinese and translated into English. Okay, if you have noticed, here in the red part, there are slurs. They will be played smoothly, and the green part is a tie. It will only be played once, and we have lots of triplet here. So this three only play, the duration is only two bits. Okay, we can see here it's a kind of seed here. This is a 4/4. This one is type signature is 4/4. So this three originally they are quarter notes. They should be played as one beat, but because they are triplet, so this three equals to 2 bits. So there will be like we divide 2 bits into 3. Okay, so it will be dot 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 dot. Okay, it sounds like 3, but it's played in within 2 bits. Okay. Okay. Until here, do you have any question about triplet?
No, is that?
Okay, amen. So we will come to the parameter, which is a pause sign. Now we have many sound schemes. We have this pause sign. It means that we will pause for a while. Usually, we will pause for 1 time extra, which means if it's a quarter note, then we will pause another quarter note duration, usually. But it depends on how we want to present. Like if we are singing in our personal time, we can pause as long as we want. So yeah. So here we can come to this second point. Sometimes, actually usually, when we are singing a hymn, we make it as double duration as the original notes. Okay. Okay. So the existence of this sign is some kind of the emotional part. So it's depending on the emotional and expressive demands of the music. So we do not really have a regulation that how long it should be paused, but it just we have how to say, yeah, we usually will make it as double duration. Okay.
So what is the difference between pause and rest then?
Pause means it's still there. Like if we take this for example, it's a C, right? So we will see do. So usually it will be, if we don't have a pause sign here, it will be 4 beats that will be seen as this do. Okay, so with this pause sign, like we said here, as a double duration, so it will be seen at 8 beats. So it will be do. Okay, this is pause sign. But for rest, it's rest. Rest means no sound, silence, complete silence. Yes. Okay.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so very quick review. Changing steps into number musical notation. For rest, it will be 0, silence, no sound, 0. Okay, so quarters notes, numbers, yeah, just correspond. Yeah, compared to the sheet music. Sorry, the staff. Yeah, we will see do re mi fa. So we will use 1, 2, 3, 4 to represent, and then the duration. If for the quarter notes, we will use the number itself, and for eighth notes, there will be a number with an n on the line. 16th will be 2 on the lines, so and so on. This is 32nd, we will have 3 on the lines. Okay, so half notes we will plus a dash here, And then whole notes, we will plus 3 dashes. And dotted notes, we just add dots. Curves, triplets, fermata, barlines are the same. Okay, here we have the example of the rest. If it's a whole rest, you will have 4 0, and half rest, 2 zeros, and quarter rest, 1 0, and so on. Okay. Okay. So yeah, if you want to write it properly, it will be like this. We have the key here. What is this? C. You can write C or C measure. Yeah, we can see we don't have a key signature here, so we can write key C or C measure. And here the time signature is 3 4, so we will write 3/4. Okay, and the first one is a triplet, so we will write down as it's correspond to its pitch. It's do mi so. So I write 1 3 5 and give it a triplet sign. Okay, and so on. So that will be our practice today. Our assignment today is to write down the complete number musical notations, yeah, including all the bar lines and all the time signature, the key signature. Okay. Okay. And if we want to present one hymn in only the number musical notation, it will be like this. So take this for example, is hymn. This hymn is hymn number 1, right? So it will be like this part. So mi re do la do, so mi re re re. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today's content, and I will again show you how to look for the hymn in hymnal.net in a quick way. Like, and this morning there was a meeting, and then when we join the meeting, it's an online meeting, and then when we join, the saints are already singing, but we cannot very figure out what is that hymn. We only know how to how to say, we know the notes, the pitches. So it's sound like this: do re mi fa so so. Okay, so when we come to hymnal.net, we can search here: do mi fa so so, and then we search. Okay, and we can see there are 3 hymns. Yeah. Originally I thought it was this the first one, but actually they are singing this one, which we seldom sing. So yeah, it's very convenient if we know the number notation, and you can look up the hymns in a very quick way. Amen. Okay, so until now, do you have any questions?
From my side, no, sir.
Sorry, brother.
I said from my side, no, not there.
Oh, okay. Amen. Okay. So yeah, although this is the last class, we still have the assignment. Okay, and yeah, since you can try your best to finish this. This is just as the same as last week, but different hymns. This time we have many hymns. You can try your best to finish it. And because I found that in these hymns, usually in our meetings, since some part we will sing it wrong. So through this practice, I think we can find out what is the correct notes or correct pitches. Okay, so later I will post the link in the group, and you can also go to check. Here we have 7 hymns, and later you can go to check. Okay, then try to identify the key and explain the meaning of the time signature, and also write down the movable solfege. Okay, and check the answer. Amen. Okay, so that's all for today, and all for our basic music class. So yeah, have any questions?
So sister, you said last class, so from this is last
Yes, this is the last
or?
class.
Oh, so
Yeah.
whole lesson is finished.
Yeah, for basic, only for read the sheet music, and you can read and you can sing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is sufficient.
Amen.
Okay. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, you can also write message or write emails to me. Okay. And
Amen.